Sometimes, life tests your patience, not punishes your effort. You work hard, you try, you give your best, but nothing seems to happen. People may laugh at you, call you a fool, or tell you it's hopeless, and you begin to wonder, is all this effort worth it? This is the story of a poor farmer who planted mango trees that took years to grow. Everyone around him mocked him, saying he'd never live to see their fruit. But he kept going, watering, tending, and believing. And one day, life finally rewarded him. This story will remind you why patience is never wasted. There was a small village in India, quiet, dusty, and full of simple people. Among them lived a poor farmer named Ramesh. Ramesh didn't have much. A small piece of land, a tiny mud house, and a family to feed. But he had a dream, to plant mango trees that would feed not only his family, but anyone in need. One morning, he went to the village market, bought young mango saplings, and planted them in his field. He dug the soil with care, watered each tree, and whispered to them, "Grow strong, my friends. One day, you'll feed us and bring joy to others." The neighbors saw him planting and laughed. "What are you doing, Ramesh?" they said. "You're poor. These trees take 10, 15 years to bear fruit. You'll die waiting." Ramesh smiled quietly. He didn't argue. He just continued his work. Every morning, he watered the trees. Every evening, he cleared weeds. Years passed. The saplings were still small. The neighbors mocked him even more, saying, "See, nothing grows. You wasted your time." Ramesh's wife sometimes sighed, worried. "We have little food, little money. Why keep watering those useless trees?" But Ramesh gently said, "Good things take time. Patience will bring reward. We cannot rush nature or life." Seasons changed. Ramesh's hands were calloused, his back bent with years of labor. The village prospered in small ways, yet his mango trees barely grew taller than a man. Some days he felt tired, frustrated, and alone. "Maybe they are right," he thought silently. "Maybe I will never see the fruit of my work." But each morning, he returned to his field. He watered the trees. He talked to them. He believed. Because deep in his heart, he knew something most people forget. Patience doesn't delay success. It builds the strength to handle it. One summer, about 10 years after planting, something magical happened. Little green buds appeared on the trees. Ramesh could hardly believe it. He touched the branches gently, afraid that it was only a dream. "Finally," he whispered, "you are alive. You listened to me." The neighbors who had laughed were surprised. "What? These tiny trees are still alive?" they asked, shocked. Ramesh didn't boast. He smiled quietly, feeling the quiet joy that comes from patience. The years of toil, the calloused hands, the mockery, it was all leading to this moment. Over the next few years, the mango trees grew taller, stronger, and finally bore fruit. Juicy, golden mangoes hung from the branches. Ramesh's family tasted the first fruit, tears in their eyes. This is all because of your patience, Baba," his son said. But the reward wasn't only for them. Travelers walking by saw the trees, rested under their shade, and ate the fruit. People who had laughed at him years ago stopped, realizing the farmer's vision had come true. The small village now had a little paradise, created by a man who never gave up. Ramesh's story is simple but powerful. Life often doesn't reward speed, it rewards persistence. It doesn't give fruit to the impatient, no matter how much they work. Sometimes the world will mock you for trying, for dreaming, or for waiting. People may call you foolish, lazy, or unrealistic. But patience is not just waiting. It's believing, nurturing, and continuing, even when no one is watching. It's trusting that your effort is not wasted, even if the world says it is. Good things take time. Your dreams, your goals, your success. They may not appear immediately, but if you care for them, nourish them, and give them time, they will grow beyond what you imagined. So, my friend, Maybe today you feel like Ramesh did. You've worked hard, but nothing seems to happen. People laugh, or life feels unfair. Remember this: patience doesn't delay success. It strengthens you to handle it. Your effort is not wasted. Your small daily actions are building something greater than you see. Keep going. Keep believing. Water your dreams every day, even when they look small. One day, they will bear fruit, and you will realize the wait was worth it. Sometimes, life is testing your patience, not punishing your efforts. If this story touched your heart, remember this: your dreams, no matter how far, are worth nurturing. Don't rush. Don't give up. Plant your seeds. Tend them. Wait. And one day, life will reward you. You just listened to another life-changing story from Next Move in Life, where every story reminds you that patience and effort always pay off. If you felt inspired, like, subscribe, and share this story, because maybe someone you know needs this lesson today.